where does your family come from?
On my mom's side, my family comes from Taos, and on my dad's side, it's a long story.
Okay, so on the mother's side of your family, does your family have a long history of living in Taos?
Yeah, a really long history. Like actually, like my great grandfather, or something, a couple grades in there.
Okay.
He was like the what would you call it, regent, I guess,
Okay.
for Taos, like the Spanish regent, or whatever it is. I don't know.
Okay.
Or magistrate, that's what it is.
Okay. So in your family's timeline, living in Taos or growing up in Taos, were there ever any urban legends, that sort of thing?
Yeah. Like, what do you mean?
Like, can you think of any stories that your mother, or your grandfather, or your great grandfather would tell you?
Well, of course, there's like the La Llorona, but everybody knows that one.
Okay, yeah.
What else? There's the Taos Hum. You know the Taos Hum?
Yeah. Okay. So we're actually researching and discussing the Taos Hum.
Okay.
What is it?
It's well, I've only heard it like once.
And so you have heard it?
I think I did. I don't know. Yeah, I was like a kid, and I don't even know if it was the Taos Hum. It might have been something else, but like it just sounded like a buzzing sound.
Like a really low buzzing sound.
Low buzzing sound, yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other relatives or?
I know my aunt has heard it, and my cousin has heard it, and I think my mom has heard it too.
Okay, so there is a contention that only about 2% to about 5% of the population that live in Taos can hear the hum.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is that something that you've heard before? Or?
I haven't heard that. It wouldn't surprise me if it was like, because like when you're like, oh yeah, of course I've heard the Taos Hum, like just fill in a story, but like
I've heard the Taos Hum. All I got was a stupid T-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't, like I said, I don't know if it was really the Taos Hum, but it was something.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, I didn't know that you have actually heard it. What?
Well, like I said, I don't know if it was the real Taos Hum.
Okay. Do you know any popular explanations or your own explanation for the Taos Hum?
I've heard like there's like a mine or something up near Taos, and I heard like, or maybe it was like this might have been like some other urban legend, but like there was like a mine and like the government was doing something down there or something. I've also heard like there's
the town of Taos in north-central New Mexico is a small, laid-back, and artsy community that is home to the unusual mystery called the Taos Hum. There are many theories that pose an explanation for the hum, and some describe the sound as a hum or buzz. Some theories suggest that the hum is from a mine near Taos, and other theories suggest that the sound is simply from background noise, such as traffic. It is possible that the Taos Hum is real, and the true origins of this legend remain unknown.
An urban legend is a modern form of folklore, whereas there have been fairy tales, stories, that sort of thing in the past. Folklore is a modern version of a fairy tale. The reason they're so widespread and popular is because they tend to transcend cultural barriers. They also are rooted in something that a culture tends to believe, and they generally tell a moralistic or cautionary tale.
Another possible cause of the hum could be from tinnitus, and the ringing of the ears is from constant city life noise. It's a collection of phenomena from around the world, especially from Canada and the United States.
All right, good evening. Would you mind telling us your name?
Richard Johnson.
All right, Mr. Johnson, would you mind telling us a little bit of your educational background?
Well, I went to obviously 12 years of school, because that's how you get to university.
Yes.
And then when I went to university, I studied lesbian dance therapy for my undergrad.
Oh.
And that was at Princeton. I learned a lot of interesting things. but it just wasn't the career field for me. So I went and I got 4 different master's degrees. One in psychology, one in oh man, they're on my wall. Let me just look quickly. Anthropology. Paranormal activity.
Wow.
And electrical engineering.
Electrical engineer. Wow, that's a
Yes.
rather decorated list of education.
Right, and I did it all in 3 years, so that was really exciting. I went and I got my PhD in conspiratology.
Okay.
Right, and I got that from from CNN.
All right. So, based on your rather extensive background in education, as well as your degree in conspiratology from CNM,
Yes.
do you think you'd be able to talk to us a little bit about a common urban legend here in New Mexico? Are you aware of the Taos Hum?
Oh. Yes. Yes, I am.
Would you mind telling us a little bit about what you know about the Taos Hum?
Well, there's so many stories about the Taos Hum.
Yes.
I mean, anything from it's just a hum. I don't
It's
know.
just a hum.
People say that they're aliens,
Yeah.
which I tend to believe that one the most, I think, because I happen to believe that aliens walk freely on this earth.
Wow.
So I all of the scholarly articles
Could
that
you-
I look up on
could-
Google Scholar.
Oh yeah. Could you tell us a little about a little bit about the research you've done on the Taos Hum?
Well, I've been to Taos.
Okay.
And that's most of it.
Wow.
If you just go anywhere, it's a hum. It's just like and it just goes and it's forever, and I don't know what it is.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, all right. So one more question.
Okay.
Based on your research and your educational background, many people say that only a select few of the population can experience this hum. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I think that those who say they haven't heard it are just choosing not to.
Oh, wow.